In this video, I'll be showing you how I use henna to color my gray hair. I have quite a bit of gray hair in the front of my head. I mixed up a batch of henna and let it sit for about 3 hours. The way you know it's ready, it will turn a dark brown color. Always use gloves and old clothing, just in case you spill some. You want to detangle your hair before applying the henna, but in this video, I wanted to rush and get it done, and I decided to just use my fingers, no particular technique. My hair is thin and short, so it's easy for me to just put the henna all throughout my hair and then comb it through and make sure it's distributed through at the end. The reason why I like using henna opposed to natural dyes is because henna is a natural organic hair dye that makes a great safe alternative to synthetic dyes. It's 100% pure henna and it produces an orange or orange red color. Henna balances the pH in oil production, it conditions your hair, reduces hair fall, smooths your hair, and nourish it. I mix my henna with green tea, which also is supposed to promote hair growth. You want to put a bag on your countertop and put all your henna and combs and products on top of it. That way, once it's time to clean up, it's an easy do. Now I'm just taking the big tooth comb and combing throughout my hair to try to make sure all the henna is distributed through every strand. This could be a bit tough if you did not detangle your hair before applying the henna. Because as henna is applied to your hair, it dries very quickly. And it makes it tough to comb through. But I'm going to get it done anyway. You can also put Vaseline around your hairline to protect your hairline. So you just want to make sure all your hair that you want to be colored has a lot of henna product on it. Once I'm done, I just go back in for however much henna I have left because I don't like to waste any of the product or save it. And I just go back around my edges and put my hair in a pile at the top. Like that. It's best to use saran wrap once you apply the henna to your hair. Tie your hair with a saran wrap, but I forgot I didn't have any saran wrap, so this video will show you an alternative, cheaper way to cover your hair after applying henna. Now I'm just trying to get these gloves off and rinse everything off that I was using because you want to rinse it off immediately to ensure the dye doesn't stick to your products. And with that bag being on there, all I had to do was get it and toss it away. Wrap all the stuff up and toss it away. Now I'm just cleaning around my hairline, make sure I don't have any henna left around there. Here's the part where you would want to use saran wrap, but if you don't have any, you could use a grocery store bag. You just want to make sure no air seeps in because with henna, the more wet, the more moist it is, the more it's dyeing. Once it starts drying out, the dyeing has stopped. So you want to keep that wrapped up pretty tight. Some people also put, instead of the scarf, a wool cap over their head. Anything to make sure the henna continues to stay moist. And as I told you, if you put your tools or your combs in the water immediately, it'll come right off. I let this henna sit for quite a while. 8 long hours later, I decided to wash the henna out. It's still a little moist on the top of my head, but around the edges it's kind of dry. Once you start rinsing out the henna, it's just like any regular dye. You're going to see the water run like a muddy looking color. Once that water start running clear, you know you got the henna out. It's good to have a towel by your side so you don't look crazy like I'm looking right now with water dripping all over my face. But again, I'm never prepared. I don't use shampoo after washing. I just use conditioner. Right now, I'm just using a moisturizing herbal essence conditioner and massaging it in my scalp just to get it clean. The texture of my hair now that I've rinsed out the henna is a grainy, dry texture. So I want to do a deep condition treatment right now. I didn't have a deep conditioner, so I'm going to use my regular conditioner, which is triple nutrition, and some coconut oil. Mix it all together and apply it to my hair and get it all throughout the hair. Once I apply this deep conditioner, I let that sit for about 30 minutes and then rinsed it out, and now I'm ready to style. I'm styling my hair as usual, except for I'm using a different protector, which is the curly jelly, as I am curly jelly, to give my hair more hold instead of the mousse that I usually use. I can tell already that the gray hair is no longer there, but like with any wet hair, usually it's dark. So we're going to wait till it's dry to see if the gray hair dyed with the henna. Now I'm doing edges. I wanted to leave this part out because my sister dogged me so bad the other day about my edges. She said my edges look like a wig, and I don't know what I'm doing. So if you don't like my edges, you can fast forward to the end of the video to see the henna 100% dry. Or you can leave some comments and tips below to let me know what I need to do to make my edges pop. Nevertheless, I'm going to continue to try to get these to look all right for me and hope she doesn't talk about me when she see me later on. Sisters. Okay, so this is 100% wet. I don't see the gray hair, but we should see later on in the video. And this is 100% dry. The color is a copper or a chestnut brown color. I don't see any of the gray hair. And in the sun, it really shows the highlights, especially on the tips. So what do you think? Did it cover the gray? Do you like the brown color? Let me know. That's it for this video.